Hello everybody and welcome to Super Mario Galaxy. The Galaxy grind, it continues. Come on microphone, just let me move ya. There we go. That might be a little too close. Let me back you up. I hate the microphone, how it makes so much noise when I move it. It's a very nice microphone though, I'm glad to have it. Anyway, man, such a pretty background on this. Anyway, hello everybody. We're gonna be dealing with some lag tonight. My computer is only at 92%, so until it gets to 100, it's gonna be a little choppy, sadly. Hello, Nate, playing the big run. You know, that actually sounds really fun. I might have to put in Splatoon 3 at the end of stream and play one round of the big run. I haven't played Splatoon in a long time, so I would do absolutely horrible. But I have only played in a big salmon run once. Hello, George. Welcome. And goodbye, George. Thanks for popping in. I'm late, Token. How you say that I'm late? Hello, Mr. Chungus. Welcome. Alright, let's go see what mail we got, guys.
Mario, you got an eviction notice.
Dear Mario, you have not paid your rent this month. I'm kicking you out. Princess Peach. Hugs and kisses.
It seems you're being evicted, Mario. You should have paid your rent.
Oh well. Hello, Miss Pizdida. Yes, tonight is a no koalas tonight. There are no koalas tonight. Makes me sad. Hello, just some random person. Welcome. I also notice, and I only notice this because it's like one of the guarantees with my streams. There's an absence of Carlins as well. Sorry, I wasn't there yesterday. I didn't know what you streamed. I still don't. It was called Terraria. The thumbnail is not like completely accurate to the game. Let's see what oh whoops, I didn't even check the map. Where do we got purple stars? Where do we got purple? Do we got purple? We don't have purple anywhere. Okay. Well, it looks like we still got some stuff in the kitchen, but I think that's purple stars. I guess it's the bedroom. Have we done the bedroom yet? I think we've completed the bedroom. I think we're just waiting on purple stars or comments. We're waiting on purple comments, not purple stars. Yeah, it's just comments. Now, I could go ahead and do this. Have I done this yet? We looked at it. Want to go to the Bigmouth Galaxy? Yes. I would very much like to go to the big... So, Ren, would you punch Mario? Yes. Ren is old and blind and deaf and bald and smelly. Hello, Carlin. Welcome. You're going to have to help me extend that list because I think I've about run out of stuff to say. You're gonna have to start giving me more. Sorry. I wasn't looking at the game. Well, hello there, Mr. Old Penguin. I am fully expecting to see this character in the movie. This is my hideaway. It's the perfect spot for fishing and being left alone. Well, that's nice. Too bad this Koopa don't do no good for us. But we can use him to speed through the water, which is nice. We can also kill Booze. Because no one wants a boo. Alright. Let's get down here and swim with these eels. Whoops. There we go. Swimming with the eels. Getting all them delicious power star launcher pieces. I forget what they're called. Now I know there's one in the middle of this. Okay, there is one over there. I don't know how I missed that one. There we go. No, Ado will not be my Subway Surfers again tonight. It'd be funny. But honestly, I do think that is something that we should only do on occasion. Because I think it is something that could become not as fun if you're just constantly doing it. Like the I don't know how to say what I'm trying to say. Alright, we're gonna go for that little tiny hole we left. Oh my goodness, there's so many boos. What are we ever gonna do? Well, I guess we are gonna mess up. Okay. Now that makes sense. Rin is stubborn. I get you Christmas and the other holidays will be boring if they happen twice a month. Yeah. Anyway, company. Good old Galaxy. I tell you what. This game has it all. I wanted to get those. Whoa, Mario! Why would you do that? Company, Mario is getting a little troublesome here. There's no coins to collect either. Okay, there we go. Thank goodness. Wow, look who was in there, guys. It was Toad. Man. He's talking like me, guys. Man, that was close. Oh, Mario. I almost forgot to tell you something. I was trying to get a star, but I fell into this treasure chest. Let me tell you, it's even smaller than it looks. Anyways, here's the star I found. Poor Toad. Rin is so stubborn he refuses to be stubborn. Maybe. Maybe, company. No, I already said that. There we go. Bum 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 bum. Ba-da-da-da-dum. Ba-ba-ba. Look at the detail on his pants. That's new detail. He's got pockets or something. That was a whole 2 minutes. A whole 2 minutes of what? No, I didn't want to talk to you. No. Sorry. I wanted to look at the board. What's on the board? The map, yes, the map. Okay, we have not done the one by the kitchen. Ooh, that's the Drip Drop Galaxy too, isn't it? Alright. So we've got all of them except the one that goes beside this one and this one. And the stuff in these. Oh wait, there's purple coins in the kitchen and the bedroom. Alright, we're gonna head to the kitchen, get that purple coin then. And then we'll do Drip Drop Galaxy. Rin should replace AI. You know what, guys? I'll do it. Ask me anything, and I'll drink a gallon of water and answer the question incorrectly. Go on, give me questions, and I'll answer them. But first, I'll drink a whole bunch of water. Beach coming for purple coins. At Rin, is this true? What are frog legs made of? Oh, okay. Let me answer the first question. Is it true? How would AI answer that question? I believe you are missing some context to your question. Could you specify what exactly you were asking about being true? Or it would be something like, no, it is not true. The thingy happened in 1942. Or whatever. I don't know, this vine is fun to play with. Alright, let's get the purple coin on your head. Hey, look what's on your head. No, I don't need to. It's a free time to swim class today. Is it? Look what was on your head, you old penguin. Alright. Purple coins. Tree leaves. Alright, what are frog legs made out of? Frog legs are made out of a mixture of flour, water, cornmeal, and oil. There are 10 coins in the water. Hello, yellow. Why does Mario harm enemies a lot when jumping on them but deals no damage to NPCs? Rin would be more entertaining. I would be. Rin, would you jump on Mario? Only if Mario would jump on me. Alright, we got 1 coin in the water. We're gonna see if Buddy's correct. We got 2 coins in the water. Three coins in the water. Alright, we're gonna take... oh, whoops, look at that. Look what's back there in the little corner, guys. Sorry. We got 4 coins in the water. Oh, look, guys, there's a 5th coin in the water. A 5th coin. Man, I really expected a coin to be over here somewhere. No coins. Alright. That was 5 coins. Let's head up to the surface, I guess. You misremembered. You're acting like me today. Welcome to the Rin life. Alright, so we got all of that. Let's go ahead. We'll head over here. I don't need that. Alright. What do we got over here? Oh, wait. I forget. I forget what they added to this level. Guys, we get to use the spring suit for the first time. We use the spring suit in this level before you ever use it in any others. Now, I'm very used to the spring suit. Okay, that was funny. That was actually funny. That one's funny. We'll try it again. Rin is so greedy, looking at every last coin he can snatch in his pockets. I am. I am so incredibly greedy. I'm greedier than Mr. Krabs. I tell ya, Scrooge McDuck. He gets scared when I enter a room. Alright, we'll get the 5 underwater. You're not clipping that. What were you going to clip? Man, I'm kind of looking forward, but then I'm also not looking forward to the purple coins in Toy Time Galaxy. That's one of the hardest levels in this game. I enjoy it. I actually do enjoy it, but it's a tough one. Not gonna lie. Imagine being like Mario, you can just like rip a rope one way. You're swinging on a rope and you can just yank it a different direction. Like Mario can just be swinging on the rope and it could be going at like high speeds like this, and Mario can just be like, nope, nope, and just stop it. Or be like, or do this. Guys, I want you to do this in real life. This right here. What Mario is doing right now. I want you to do that. Can you do that for me? Yeah, Ghostly Galaxy purple coins are really hard. Ghostly Galaxy purple coins. Man, I do not remember that enough. Oh, yes, you're right. That one is rather tough. I forget about that one. Yeah, you know what makes that one tough is the timer. If it wasn't for the timer, that one would not be that bad. Alright guys, let's see if we die with the spring suit again because I go way too close to the edge. We're going to go ahead and get this coin now. We're not going to get it with the spring suit. There's no benefit at all to collecting that with the spring suit. In fact, we're going to go ahead and get a bunch of this without the spring suit. There's really no benefit to using the spring suit to get this stuff. Come on, come on. There we go. Hello, ZSD. Have you ever made a reference with a bunch of people, but they don't understand the reference? I mean, I guess. More than likely. It'd be weird if it never happened. I can't think of a specific example of that. But it's very likely that it did happen. At some point. It's funny, you touch the water on the waterfall and it de-transforms you. Alright, let's get in the palm tree, eh, Mario? You like palm trees? I like palm trees. Palm trees have coconuts in them. I like coconuts. Coconuts are a top tier food. Top tier thing. Coconuts. Like, in general, coconuts just top tier. Oh, come on. If I had $1 billion, I'd recreate this place in real life. I don't know if I'd do it up to scale, but who knows? I actually don't think I need the spring suit for this, but we're going to use it nonetheless, because I'm stubborn. I remember there was like a whole video once I saw about people trying to find the texture of the spring suit and what it was. I think it turned out to be like a bubble or something. I can't remember. I can't remember what it was. It was something funny. Like the lighting that they used on that. It rusts the spring away. It does. As a kid, whenever Mario loses any of his powers, whenever Mario touches water, he loses any ability. Whether that's the bee or the ghost, anything like that, he just loses it. I'm pretty sure the ghost loses it when it touches water. I don't know that one for sure. I take that back. But the bee in the spring, at least, you lose it when you touch water. As a kid, I always thought the bees could not touch water. And I always was worried that they lived in a place that had a lot of waterfalls and sprinklers and stuff. I wonder if that'll be a point in the Galaxy movie. Would that not be a funny point to make? Would that not... Oh, man. Okay, fine. We'll do it like this. Would that not be a funny plot point? Is Mario has an ability and then he touches water and it deactivates. Oh, come on. You missed that one? Well, at least we got this one. Thank you, Mario. You did that right. Alright, let's get that other one. We can just spring into it, or swing into it, so there's no point in missing it at all. Alright, now I think I still got the ones in the water here. No, we got those. Okay. Little penguin. Alright. Gonna do this nice, slow and steady. Ren, would you eat a Goomba? I mean, as long as it was cooked properly and wasn't raw, yeah. Season it right, cook it right, you know. Do all the proper processing to it, get the gamey taste out of it. You just know Goombas are really gamey. Like, they are the most muscly, gamey little creatures. I would imagine, I don't know why, I don't imagine them tasting as much like a mushroom as I do something like deer. I don't imagine them tasting as much like a mushroom as I do deer. Like, that's what I have in my head. Goombas taste like deer. I don't know why. Very, very dark meat they have. Just cleaning. Yeah, you're good. You're good, Chungus. People watch and they lurk or whatever the term is. A lot of people do that. Doing some spring cleaning. Mario, will you touch the coin? This is why people don't like the spring suit. Did Mario, he not do the thing?
Julie, do the thing.
Do the thing, Julie. Julie. Do the thing. Look, guys, we only got 4 coins left. And I'm probably gonna not know where they are. 2 coins left. Perfect time to fall off the map. Am I right, company? Or am I right? Do there are. According to Super Mario 64 DS, fried Goomba is a delicacy. I did not know that was a canon or whatever. They're in a tree?
They're in a tree.
I missed a tree. Let's find out. Buddy was keeping better progress than me. Yep, there they are. You are right. Wow, buddy.
Buddy knows.
He knows where things were. Or where they are. And where they soon were to be. There we go. Let's try to get it with the spring suit, eh? Oh well, I don't want to wait around. Just get going. There we go. O is here for real, fro real. Would you punch yourself? I might punch myself. There are 2 more in the tree over there. I missed that, sorry. Okay, buddy. I couldn't remember because I've done that galaxy a lot with the ghost power. I could not remember if touching the water did anything to the ghost or not. Because I knew it did with the bee. Alright. Galaxy movie spoilers in 3, 2, 1. I believe the Drip Drop Galaxy was named on the website. I don't think it was the website. It was in one of the trailers. It was named somewhere. The Drip Drop Galaxy was. So that's something for the movie. So that's pretty crazy. Ren isn't bad at Galaxy, but it's the worst out of us. Ren, why did you spoil us without warning us? I did. I did indeed warn you. Alright. You know why we're here on this planet?
Do you want to know why we're here?
Which makes it really weird that this one gets referenced.
We're here to murder an eel.
3 eels, to be precise.
And each one's going down.
That's the goal.
To kill.
That's all they want from us. They want Mario's dedication to destroying life. Or whatever you'd say. Please, just work. Just go where you need to go. Alright, there's one on top of this. Here we go, here we go. The red one's the best one to use. Because it tracks them. Alright, where's the other one? There we go. Oh man, you missed it. Alright, let's go back. Where are you at?
There you are. Come to me, my prey.
Well. Oh my goodness. He's on top of me. Fire and ice flowers, I believe, are the only flowers that don't go away upon touching water. The ice flower can't even touch the water to begin with. It just freezes them. Yes. I did think of that. I just didn't say anything earlier. I'll have to look it up again to make sure what I said earlier was correct, but I'm pretty sure. Where is the boat? There's the boat. There we go. Fun fact, if you hold crouch while holding a shell underwater, you out on the brakes. Indeed. I just never use it. I just never use that ability. Because I didn't use it as a kid. I never used it once playing this game growing up, and so I just forget it exists. I collected one singular coin. Nate is so disappointed with me right now. We need to make some major progress today because we got to get working on the other half of this, and then we can get to Galaxy 2. I have to beat both games before the movie. Like, that's a necessity. At least it's not zero. I guess you're right, oh. There are some good Disney songs. There are some that I don't really care for. Oh, it's this one. Okay. Yeah, this is one of the tougher ones because it's timed. You hate time. Trust me. Well, we've already lost. We have already lost hard. Oh yeah, we've lost already. Yes, yes, that's exactly what we needed. Man, come on. Mario, no, Mario, please. Just 2 more. We can't, we won't make it to the middle. Because the stupid timer keeps going even after you get the thing. Alright, hang on. I always use it to readjust myself. It also helps with aiming the shell, making sure you aren't constantly moving. Well, we are all O-alts, we are. I really like this song. The Purple Coin song is good. It is indeed a good one. Alright, let's do that again. Anyway, company. I purchased the Rosalina storybook the other day. I kind of thought of it as a birthday gift to myself. Okay, guys, that's going to be a waste if we do that. I've been thinking about how on earth I can use it on the stream. Or for my YouTube channel. Alright, we've lost. Let's just, just die so we can start over. Well, wait. That was gonna make me so mad if I messed that up. We did it. No, you're good, Mr. Chungus. No one ever uses it. I know when stream is really busy, people use it. Like when stream has a lot of people going on, it's usually more useful. Minecrafter made it! My company... Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. Is this the real Minecrafter? It's not the real Minecrafter. You're a fake! Well, I think this is done. And now I'm sad again. You made me sad. You don't want to know what happens when I get sad. Alright. Let's head on up to the engine. That was a perfect Minecrafter impression, though. The only thing that gave it away was the fact that I trusted Minecrafter not to be here. I trusted his word. If it wasn't for that, I would have believed you 100%, not even questioned it. Alright, we got brand new galaxies. I want to go ahead and do the purple coins here, get that done with. So let's go ahead and do this and see if we get lucky. It gets put on there next time or whatever. We're going to go ahead and do all of these. Rennet is going to cry. I might. Kermit the Frog is already crying. Kermit is crying. Kermit the Frog is always sad. Might use this later then if he says he'll be late. Yeah? You would get me. Like, even though you've told me just now, there's no way I would know. Nah, the engine, I mean, least favorite is fair. Least favorite is fair. But nothing about this one, there's nothing about this one to dislike. Toy Time Galaxy is an all-time peak. Nearly gave me a heart attack in that one direct when they used this sound effect in that thing for the museum or whatever. And then it turned out it was not even anything to do with that. I mean, anything to do with Galaxy. Alright. Let's go ahead. Let's do this thing here. I wanna do the thing here. Thank you. Do 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 do. Gravity is a beautiful thing. Don't you love gravity? Gravity. Everybody loves gravity. Nobody dislikes gravity now. Man, you can do that so quickly nowadays. That took forever when I was little. This is another good level, I believe, for farming coins, if I remember correctly. Guys, this is when you would naturally unlock the spring suit. Like if you're playing the game like a normal person, this is when you'd normally do it. This is the section 2 people despise. These conveyor belts with the spring. Come on, just go in the hole. Thank you. Mario, would you just land up there, please? Alright, Mario, you're making me mad. There you go. There you go. There you go. Good job, Mario. Perfect. Oh, come on now. I didn't drink my mustard soda? Oh no, I need that. What would happen if I didn't drink mustard soda? Hang on, company. I can do this, company. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. Like Patrick or whatever. That was so close. Phew. My goodness. All right. My hand is cramping, Mrs. Puff. Why is there a giant room in outer space? Because it's Bowser Jr.'s bedroom, duh. Duh. Bowser Jr. Makes no sense. Whee! Hey, look, guys, a giant... You know, this would be a cool thing to own. To own this thing. Would that not be a cool toy? Hang on, Mario. Hang on, Mario. Hang on. Alright. What is it? I dare you to beat this without the spring mushroom? I mean, I'll try. Whoa. I need something to talk about? Okay, Carla, let's talk about... Let's talk about the social and economic state of the world, eh? That's usually a pretty good topic. Everyone enjoys discussing the real things. We did that. Alright. Let's try this. Whoa, Mario, please don't do that. Alright. Now let's see here. How is this done again? I don't know if I've ever done this. I've seen it. I've actually never really cared enough to attempt it. Yeah, I think I gotta be closer to this end. Come on. That's how you do it, right? Or is it behind it? You gotta get up there. Oh, maybe you point it like this. That's probably what you do, don't you? No, hang on, Mario. Mario, would you please? You're not wall jumping anymore. Spin before the wall jump to get more height. Okay, okay. Hang on. Okay. gonna have to back him up a bit. Yep, there we go. Alright, there you go. Hello, Marvin. Everyone going to Twitch? I don't have a Twitch. I'm just on YouTube, if that's what you mean. The robots were always in smoke and stuff. That was fun. I might have done that once before. I can't remember. I think it might have been back on the Wii, honestly. That's how long ago. Ren is losing his height. He did that. He's 5 feet now. No. Renaissance fella, do you ever plan on streaming Origami King? I do. I plan on streaming it in... July 19th, 21st. It's one of those dates. I am playing on the Switch 2 currently. Marvin the Martian. You know Marvin the Martian? That's what your name makes me think of. Sea Slide is so boring. Nah, Sea Slide is peak. You need to reevaluate things, buddy. This is one of the best in the game right here. This is like one of the most unique in the whole game. You don't know Marvin the Martian? He's an old character, I guess. He's from Looney Tunes.
I guess that shows how old I am. I'm so old.
Now who do we have here? You some friend of those penguins? Now let's get something clear here. Landwalkers, this sea's mine, see? If you want it back, show some gills and make it through 8 rings.
Alright, let's make it through 8 rings, guys.
8 rings. The 8 rings of...
What is it? Dante's Divine Comedy?
It's like he goes through the 8 rings or whatever.
You know what I'm talking about if you know. You know, you know. And I know I could have grabbed a shell. I know, I know. We'll take this one here. There we go. When we do the purple coins for this one, I'm gonna see if I dislike it, because I really don't remember disliking it. Old Sharky boy. Alright, we nearly beat him. I think I've only ever enjoyed a water area as much as the rest of a game once. The purple coins here are just so slow, it drags on forever. Please don't jump over the edge, Mario. Alright, here. Have your shell. There we go. It's renning. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of water-related levels. Water in general, you know. I made a whole video talking about why it's usually a bad thing in games. Not the best video, though. It's one of my weaker videos, for sure. Star bunnies on the hunt. And here's an inverted version of the Bee Kingdom. And it's fall time. Yeah, I don't want to get you started, buddy. I absolutely do not. Look, guys, it's an L. It was an L for Luigi. I collected it before you could see it. There's a bee suit. Would you look at that, company? No, I do not like the Sonic water level that I played. That was very, very mid. Wait a minute. Why do you not? Okay, never mind. Mario. What do we do? Where do we go? We go down there, right? Hydra City is one of the best water levels of Sonic series. Just imagine how terrible the others can be. Yeah. I wonder if it actually was easier to make an inverted honey hive, or if they just did this for the fun of it, you know? Because, I mean, either option is completely possible. No. Oh, wait, here we go. Didn't mean to do that. There we go. That's what I'm forgetting. I think I need the bee suit for this though, sadly. No, I don't. Now where's the other one? There's one more that I'm forgetting. I got that one. I got that one. How do you get that? Why do I not know how do you get that? What's over here, Mr. Bunny? Is it this? It's not that one, is it? There we go. That's what I was trying to find. Forgot about this little area up here. Hey, Rin, what would your favorite game be in an alternate universe where Mario Galaxy was bad? I mean, probably Mario Odyssey. I would feel very scared, Mr. Chungus. I think I would be very, very frightened. Now, how do you get that? Can I not go into first person here? Come on. Come on. Okay, hang on. Pretty sure you can't actually catch this bunny normally. There we go. Perfect. No, I wanted you to stay up on top. Alright, just that. What about the other one? Alright. Where's the bunny? Where is the bunny? Alright, well, let's just wait here, I guess. It's gonna time out me. He must be up on the poles. You think the bunny's on one of the poles? There you go. There's the little nuisance. So you got a good ways into the game then, oh. Supposedly. Is today Friday the 13th? Is today a 13th? Today is the 13th. It's a Friday. That's hilarious. The last Friday the 13th was the Valentine's special, guys. It's like a month ago. It was the unfunny... Hello, I do stuff. Chocolate is not candy. Honestly, if it's not candy, I think chocolate's probably closer to something like a baked good. It's kind of in the same category I'd put butter. Butter and chocolate and flour. You know, it's kind of in that category. It's your sister's birthday. Well, happy birthday, ZSD's sister. This, hang on. No, okay. This is the only scenario where Friday the 13th can happen 2 months in a row, when February has a Friday the 13th. That's crazy. And we just happened to get it, guys. Friday the 13th. Hello, everyone. It's me, Ner. I'm here to haunt you all. What is the goal? The goal is to get to the star first, right? Forget about that. We don't need no booster. We just need shortcuts. I don't know why he thinks to go on the land. Like, that's what makes him lose, is he goes up on land. Just hold the shell. If you throw it away, you lose time. And you don't want to lose time. There we go. The live Ner voice sounds like a deep Kermit the Frog here. Hello everyone, it's me, Ner. Hello everyone, it's me, Ner. I don't know how to do Ner in live action. It has to be an effect on my voice to make it evil. I can't be evil naturally. I have to be forced to be evil. Travis beatboxing. How do I give you Travis beatboxing? Do I do it?
Kermit, I am your father.
No. Travis, let's see. Time Travis. Hello everyone, it's me, Time Travis. I'm here to beatbox for you. It'll save, in order to save the multiverse, I'm going to have to beatbox, as the kids call it. There you go, guys. I saved the multiverse. I saved every dimension from that small act. I did it. I saved them all. Alright. Well, there you go, company. Was it everything you hoped it would be? St. Patrick's Day is coming up. I know. I've got to get to work on Entropy. Entropy has got to be done. Oh, are we going to do you? We could do you, couldn't we? I think we're going to go ahead and do you. Actually, you know what? I don't think we are. Not yet. We're gonna beat this normal. You drill a small drill into a big drill. It died from cringe. Like Travis, his job is to go and save dimensions from being destroyed. Like that was the organization that he worked for. It was like a we save the multiverse. So his job was to go and save dimension negative something, or like dimension infinity, or whatever the out of time casino was. It wasn't like a specific number. Mario, if you could stop doing that, I'd be very happy. So where am I missing one? Oh, I never got this one? I thought for sure I already got this one. Okay, then. So that's why he warned out. Too bad he didn't listen. Does Renio hate time, Travis? I mean, I haven't... Characters that have not interacted yet. Renio has not interacted with has not interacted with Carlin. It has not interacted with Unfunny. Renio has not interacted with Time Travis, Garf, Kami, Quality. Just some random person. Can you give me frogs? I don't just give frogs out to people. Usually. I don't even know if I have any to give right now. But 5D chess, though, Renio and Funny. Oh, you're right, you're right. Never mind, I take that back. I was thinking just Bummer War-wise. You're right. Alright, this is what I wanted to do. Renio has not interacted with O either. Or George. Alright, company. Look at the Luigi. Look at Luigi. Already dead. Let's go. Alright, hang on. I'll accept. Already dead. My goodness, that was quick. Alright, this will take me a minute to get back into this. Whew. Missed it. There we go. Whoa, Mario. Don't do that. I don't want backwards jumps. I want long jumps, Mario. I want you to jump long. Like a giraffe's neck. Long, Mario. That's what I want. Thank you. As I've gotten older, this level has gotten easier and easier. But first few years of playing this game, this was a terribly hard level. And it's still in the difficult range. I have to be real precise. But it is much more possible than it once was. Oh, come on! A backwards long jump. Ren is old, so now he's good at it. Nah. Nah. Why does beating up the Ren have a cooldown? Because I can only suffer but so much before I die. And if I die, then my suffering doesn't matter anymore. I am stressed. Alright. We're kind of back to where we were. Okay, that was dumb, but I survived. That was dumb, but I survived, guys. Five Guys. I went to Five Guys for lunch and spent $99 on fries. Not even a burger. I have not been to Five Guys in 5 years, probably. More than that, honestly. It was probably before 2020. I forget how long ago 2020 is now. Every one of these coins makes a difference. Every coin makes a difference. You don't have to... Also, it took me a while to learn when I first did this that you didn't need every single coin. Only some of them. Only some coins matter. Everything else can just be left behind. You only need some of the coins. There we go. Looking forward to doing that with Luigi. I'll be back. Alright, you be back. Ren, do you have any frogs? Ren, how many frogs do you have? Alright, hang on. Hang on. Hopefully I have that many. Welcome back, ZSD. I failed. I guess I don't have that many frogs to give right now. Alright, let's go ahead and do the next one of this. What happened? Not much at all, ZSD. Just trying to complete the game. Whoops, whoa. Sorry about that, everybody. I did not mean to hit the mic. Alright, company, let's go and race penguins. Let's go and take away these penguins' source of life or whatever. I don't know. The one that's got French fries on their head. Penguin meat? Nah, penguins are... I'm one with the penguins. Polar bears, they hunt penguins. I am one with the penguins. I relate to penguins on a level that nobody else relates to. I relate to the penguins. Already in first. Wow. I've already won. Do 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 do. Wah 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 wah. Wah 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 wah. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Awesome. I don't know how people say Luigi is better than Mario, but Luigi turn around and do the same thing, if not harder than Mario. Rin is making a... I am not... I read that. I think... I don't know. Good old Luigi. I don't know. The shark is very scary. Hey, look. Mario took his hat off. Because he's all sweaty. Mario sweats, guys, canonically. Mario canonically sweats. Do 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 ba da 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 dum. Bum 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 ba da da da. Mainly, it's probably because his personality is much better than Mario's, no matter how you look at it. Luigi has a weakness. It humanizes him. Wow. Let's go. I timed it. Let's go. I timed it. I want to hit it in the middle of this, if I can. And hit all of those at once. Let's go. Alright. There we go. Alright, wake up, you little cataquacks. I need a kicking. Thank you. Whee! Behind the waterfall we go. They always make you land in a puddle, so you lose your ability. Hey, look, guys, it's a mini maze planet. How funny is this? It's so funny. It's the funniest.
Wake up! You're asleep!
Come on. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. This is the most Galaxy 2 type level in the game. This one right here. This is the Galaxy 2 experience right here. That's the Galaxy 2 experience, in case you were curious. Thank you. That was the hardest that's ever been. Yerp. Who's Yerp? I don't know if you are Yerp. That's terrible for poor baby Luigi. He was just kept in a sack the whole time. Alright. Man, I wonder if it's possible to get up there, like, now. Man, it is so satisfying collecting star bits. Come on, pop me up the Jenga tower. Now hang on, where's the bee suit? Do it here. Do it here, please. Almost forgot about that. Can I get the bee suit like this? Is that possible? All right. There's a bug on the back of my head. Oh my goodness. Alright, take care, ZSD. Have a good night. Thanks for watching. Hello, Legend of Brights. Welcome. Hello, Legend of Brights. We'll go the path that doesn't have a bug. Oh, this one has a bug on it. Oh, Mario, please. Mario, why'd you go and do that for? And of course you can't reach. Okay. Why'd you go and do that for, Mario? I've never done that before.
Bummer.
That is a bummer moment. 100%. There we go. Get back from the Straft Core. Ren, if you don't beat this level in the next 3 minutes, I'm gonna splash you. You didn't have to splash me. No splashing's gonna go on today. Splatoon style combat. He's gonna whip out a roller and he's gonna roll me to death. When it rains, it pours. Time to fight the mole. We hate moles around here. We don't like moles around here. Hang on, Mario, hang on. Thank you. You don't need the bee suit for that. Oh, whoops, that don't work. Where do we get the bee suit from on this level? Up there, right, okay. I was trying to remember. Come on, I don't like to go around the back. I like to do it like this. The unconventional method. Land it on the pole. I always thought that was good design because it teaches you that you can stand on the clouds. Oh, whoops. I'm supposed to go in here. Rain, rain, go away. Come again another day. Ren, what are frogs? Respond like AI. Frogs are legless creatures that live in the Sahara Desert. They are known for surviving long periods without water. And they're a delicacy honestly, I don't know where they aren't a delicacy, so never mind. They are not eaten by anybody. Nobody. And when I mean nobody eats frogs. Come on, Mario, you can make it, you can make it, you can make it, you can make it. You made it. You made it. Let's go. Oh, we almost lost it there. Alright, we're doing it, we're doing it, we're doing it. This is a fun level. I like this level. I've always enjoyed this fight too. Sorry, oh, let me accept that. Hang on. Points, Streamlabs. Like, where was this before? And this observatory just comes out of nowhere. Like, where was this before? No, seriously, where was this missions? The mole built it, cause he's evil. If we're gonna start fussing about this game in context of like logic, there's no room for logic in Mario. Already, we got hit already. I was looking at chat. Now, to my knowledge, I can just stand on this side. And long jump over there, yeah. Alright, he launches it 5 times, it seems. Break that glass. Ren doesn't know what a capo is. I guess I don't. Of course, you did the Lubert Goobert with Scooby juice all on your shoes. Scooby juice. Snooty boop. That's an apple. Alright guys, we got 84 star bits. We got 19 in the last 2 digits there. So we got 1984. $19.84. Alright. Let's go do this. I just almost reported Ren through chat on accident. Well, please don't do that. I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't do that. But yeah, welcome to Good Burger. Flintlock Wood. Ba-da-da-da-dum.
Ba-da-da-dum.
Ba-da-da-dum. Bum bum ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum. Eh, we'll get it. Why not? We always need it. How much time did I save with that? My goodness. Some of the best I've done. Ren, do you reheat leftover pizza or eat it cold? I reheat it. I reheat it. Usually in the air fryer. I hope Ner wins. I'm sure you do, Carlin. The funny thing about Toy Time is you need to find the secret star before one of its comments can show up. Really? I mean, you unlocked the thing, don't you? Let's go ahead and do this, I guess. We'll go ahead and do the secret star then. Also reheat it. It's much better that way. It is. I guess we can get the secret star then. You know, I wonder, can I just long jump over there and then... Well, you never needed to wait for the train to begin with. It was always a lie. A big old lie. Don't do that, Mario. No annoying noises. Alright, let's do this without dying, maybe. Alright, let me accept. Alright. Hey, Ray, what are your top 4 galaxies in this game? Man, why do I have to say that every time I answer these questions? Let me think for a minute. Let me reread the question again. Hey Rin, what are your top 4 galaxies in this game? I think it's probably Honey Hive, Beach Bowl, Toy Time, and Space Junk Galaxy. I think it's probably those. Although Good Egg Galaxy, Battle Rock Galaxy, those are all up there. I think all of those rank fairly consistent. Well, let me think from... Oh, watch these. Forgot about these things. Exactly what I needed, thank you. Anyway, company. I'm living in a hospital right now. Alright, last one, I believe... Oh no, there's this one here. There's one more that I missed on the outside somewhere. And I need to go get that. I forget which one it was on. Where does this go? Awesome, exactly where I needed it. That was like perfect. Company, that is the stupidest way to die. That is the stupidest way to do that. My goodness. Hey, Rain, what are your top 3 men? Because you always say man. Oh, man. Man, I think man's gotta be number 1. I don't know. I don't think I have an answer for that one. Isaac Newton is up there, probably. Honestly, Shigeru Miyamoto. Like, we're talking, like, just funny people. Probably them, yeah. Hello, Heather Flanagan. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. And no, everyone, the number 12 does not taste like blueberries, despite what most of you believe. Rent, would you punch Isaac Newton for $2,690? Sure, why not? If the Luma is so hungry, why doesn't he eat the star bits off the end of his sticks? You know, that's a good question. That's a fair question. Completely honest. Alright, Jasprinka. Would you punch Sackboy for $200? Darn. I thought for sure I had got you for once. You're gonna answer a question one of these days. If I had to eat a company member? Alright, we're gonna go off of what people have used as their profiles in the past. I think Minecrafter's out. A koala and a Minecrafter gold block does not sound very good. Has anybody ever used food for their profile picture? Waffle, I think Waffle's gonna be the one to get it. Sorry, Waffle. But you're probably the most... You wouldn't poison me, I think, from eating you. And I wouldn't get arrested. Purple coins in the woods. Red, would you attack me? Probably not. Again, I mean, it depends exactly the circumstance. You know, if you come at me with a gun, yeah, I probably will attack you. But if I'm just... If we're just in the place together, no. Alright, this is a fun one. I like this purple coin. Because it's linear. It's a tricky one, but it's not like infinite time. They're scattered everywhere. It's like an Easter egg hunt. Like, this level isn't going to take more than 3 minutes, you know, because I can't. 3 minutes 50 seconds or whatever it was. 3 minutes 30 seconds. Whoa, Mario, you missed it. What would Mr. Puzzles do, company? Who would win in a fight? Who would win in a fight company, George Lucas or Mr. Puzzles? Assuming George Lucas is the CEO of Star Wars still. I both want to make entertaining television. What would I do if Mario was attacking me? It depends on exactly how Mario was attacking me. There's a lot of different ways I can see Mario committing violence against me. I think if it's just bare, like just plain Mario, basic Mario, like no abilities, no special moves or anything like that. He's not using Mario 64 backwards long jump, stuff like that. He's just basically Mario. I think I just start telling him secrets about himself and about Luigi. I start telling him stuff that only he should know, but I know it because, you know, we play the games. We know everything about Mario. This is the most stressful one here. "55 seconds. 55 seconds. Oh my goodness, there's one over there. I guess there's one over here somewhere? Company. Oh, I missed two over there. I was so scared I thought I missed two below me. I thought I had missed one below me. Okay, there's two in the back of this. Alright, let's get to that middle. Alright, then I'll read chat because I've missed a good bit of chat. Alright. Rin, would you give no one 80 million frogs if air was smaller and you could choke? That's a strange question to ask a man. Rin, what would you do if I read that? I love how Mr. Bot will ask if someone said Forg, except when someone actually says Forg. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, I think that's pretty funny. What's your favorite book series? Series of books? Honestly, it's probably Lord of the Rings. Although, I also really like... there's these series of books by C.S. Lewis. It's called they're referred to as like a space trilogy. Rin, if you had to have one company member eat you, who would you choose? Garth, probably. He could do it in one bite. Percy Jackson and the Heroes of Olympus. I've never read those. Well, you're saying what makes me want to state the entire lore of Zelda, but I won't because I don't think even I fully understand it yet. I mean, if you want to state the entire lore of Zelda, please, I'll read it. Just spam anything you want in the chat. It don't matter. Alright, we get this star. You don't even understand it yet? Well, I'm pretty sure that the timeline begins with Skyward Sword. No matter what you do, it always begins with that. And in Skyward Sword, there is a curse or something that causes Link and Zelda to be reborn over and over and over every single time in order to defeat the evil that would be reborn every single time, over and over, for every generation. So that's why you have all the different games. And then you reach Ocarina of Time in the timeline, and because that game involves time travel, it ends up splitting the timeline. And you got the timeline where Link is defeated. You have the timeline where Link lives. As a kid, and you have the timeline where Link lives as an adult. Sorry, I don't know why I paused like that. And each of those split off into different games. I forget which games are in which category like that. Majora's Mask takes place after the child timeline, I'm pretty sure. Professor Frankly is the final boss. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out. Hello, Ball Dwarf. Welcome. No spam being a rule is literally never enforced. Never. I basically do it just to keep people from spamming annoying things. But yeah, okay, I'll go check that, buddy. The next one as a child is Majora's Mask, then Twilight Princess. See, you know it more than I do. And then eventually the timeline goes on for such a long time that they merge back together. Somehow. Somehow the timelines re-emerged. And that's when you get Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild takes place so many timelines past that the world is just like, that's a good one. That's a good one, buddy. That's a good one. That's a good one. The next one after Adult Timeline is Wind Waker, I think. Okay. Yeah, I don't actually have the timeline memorized at all, so. But I do know that Breath of the Wild takes place so far in the future. Can I not pick you up? Just delete you. If I can't pick you up, no one can. Is it because I have the bee suit? What is it that I can't pick you up for? Is it because of the bee suit? I can't remember. I guess we'll get rid of the bee suit just to make sure. Yeah, it was the bee suit. All right. Not that I needed those star bits or whatever, but the chest, I'm gonna open it. I like Wind Waker because small, tiny Link that has bright color. I like Wind Waker too. But if you like tiny Link, you're gonna like Minish Cap. That's the smallest Link. I think a potential thing or next Zelda game would be so cool. Would be if they did Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom. That same sort of map style. But instead of the basic mechanic like Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild had, they have the Minish Cap type mechanic. You shrink. Like it's the huge map of Breath of the Wild, but you can shrink at any point on that map. And you can be in any other world at that point. Like say you're on the Great Plateau when you shrink. You're in the great, like a huge, just a humongous map when you're tiny. And I'm not talking about like it looks normal. Like I'm talking about you're in like a whole nother world, it feels like. But you're tiny. I know that would be like impossible. And like, I don't know how on earth it would work. The cotton candy hair. I don't know why he has pink hair in that game. You can't do a lot of things with the beast suit. You can't backflip, long jump, and you can't hit question mark blocks. Well, that's because you can't jump. Minish Cap is one of the third Zelda games I've played. It was fun, I think. I enjoyed it. Ren, have you heard of Grounded? It's basically that, but you're always tiny. I have played Grounded, actually. I played a lot of Grounded with Tortalio. And it's not exactly what I'm talking about, but it's close. You are not wrong. You're tiny in your backyard. Honestly, Grounded would be a fun game to stream. I think with the company. Do you play it, Ball Dwarf? Because I can do multiplayer with that. It's cross-platform. unlike No Man's Sky, Grounded is cross-platform, so... Like, I play with Tortalio when he's on Xbox. I do not? Okay. I was gonna say, if you played it, that would give an incentive to stream it, because then we could, you know, it'd be a company duel game or whatever. But I can still play it. Alright, I don't want to do anything else down here. We can go. I was just looking around to make sure. Alright. It is on Switch. It is on Switch. Just basic Switch 2, not just Switch 2. It's funny. You wouldn't think so. Alright, we're gonna go back. We'll have to come back and get that one. That's the only one we miss. Let's get the bee suit. Reveal your secret contacts. What? Recently, I've been watching a person who's called Ryn. Reveal your secret contacts. I might try if you plan on streaming it. I might try it if you plan on streaming it. If you guys want to organize it and get the game, it is fun. I think it would be a great game to stream because you guys can just torture me in it. Like, you can have, like, your own little house and you can do your own little things and you can get, like, the most advanced weapon. The only advantage, guys, that I would have would be that I've played it before and I would know kind of the way it works. That would give me the only advantage. I don't think you guys would... I don't think I would be able to defeat you guys if you really put your head into it. Not that we have to be enemies, though. We can get into the game, we could be all, like, buddies and stuff. We don't always have to be enemies. You don't have to always be looking out for my demise and stuff. But it is a fun one. Grounded. It's an Xbox exclusive, but it's... I mean, not exclusive. It's an Xbox Studios game. But they put it on every console. It's not an exclusive. That's what I mean. I'm sorry, I missed it. Accept. Alright, there we go. How large of a lobby can you have? 4 people. You can have 4 people in the game. And so, but we can have more than that as long as people take turns. I'm pretty sure it's 4. I don't know if you can have 5 or not. There's only 4 characters you can play as, and I'm pretty sure I can't play as the same character as Tortalio when we play. So, we were talking about Grounded. That was the game I had considered that for a Big Bummer. Back in last year. Or, no, it was after... When was that? We considered it for Big Bummer, but I never did do it. Why was that? I made the thumbnail and everything. Why did I not do Grounded as part of the Big Bummer event? I made a thumbnail for it. I can't remember why I chose against it. Rin, what are you talking about? I'm talking about a game called Grounded. It's an Xbox game. It's not a Nintendo game, but it's on the Switch, and it's multiplayer, and it's fun. It's open world, and you're in a backyard. Now, the only reason that I think I've done any bit good at the game is because I've been playing it with Tortalio. Do I really want to pass back through there? I don't really want to. This is a tough one. It's an annoying one. Oh, I should have went through the middle. I realized after I started it. What did you say, Ren? I was busy. I was too busy looking at it. I'm talking about the game Grounded. It's an Xbox game, but it's also on Nintendo and PlayStation and PC. I was talking about playing it, and it might be fun. I don't think I had issues and figured out it'd be unpopular. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe that's what it was. Does Tortilla like Avatar? He has watched a little bit of Avatar. I don't think he remembers it too well, but he grew up watching it. I did not. He watched it when he was little. Because he watched... Nickelodeon was always the channel that we watched. Because I always felt like Disney Channel was... Even the older stuff, it was always... I didn't like the reality type television that Disney was doing. Like the... They always had the sitcoms. And I didn't care for that. I don't know if we did that third one over there. I'm going to have to go look. We did that one. Okay, we did that one over there. I never liked any of the sitcoms that Disney was doing. And so I never watched Disney, really. And the cartoons they had always felt like they were baby. There was always Mickey Mouse and stuff like that. Always felt real... It didn't... And like, the thing is, too, like, I still enjoy a lot of little kid, like, you would consider toddler shows. Because of the overall feeling that they have. Like, Peppa Pig is not one of those shows. That one is one, once you're not a toddler anymore, you don't really enjoy it. Now, I do know a lot of people like Bluey as just a regular show, even though it's a kid's show, necessarily. So, I understand that. I've never watched Bluey, but there are others that I still consider to be kind of, I don't know if they're actually good, I don't know if it's just pure nostalgia or whatever. There's absolutely nothing of value out of them anyway. Perfect, that's exactly what I was hoping would happen. Alright, let me go back up. I don't see what people like in Bluey. You don't? I've never seen it, so... I'm probably the only person who would lose a fight to Rin here. I don't know, Carlin. I don't know. Rin, if you had to fight a company member, who would it be? Man, I don't know. I don't think I can choose that one. I can't choose on that one. Rin, what did you just say? I think I was talking about Grounded, the Xbox game that's also on Nintendo. Sometimes when I'm bored, I play a bad apple with a keyboard and a bad Apple pencil. I was a minute behind. I don't see what people like in Blue. Did Rin answer the question or no? I just did. Hello, Mr. Goodies. Yo, Renaissance. Great to see you again. Hello, good to see you again too. Welcome. It seems like a nice kid's show. Man, I wish the yellow Speedy Comets had more than just 4 levels only, you know? You wish there were more Speedy Comets? I don't know. Old kids shows were so much better. My dad grew up watching G.I. Joe and Transformers, and the Clone Wars is a kid's show. I also liked it, but I can't watch them because most of the ones I like are on Netflix. My mom took away Netflix because it's problematic. I don't even remember the mode that makes problematic. Well, that's a shame. Alright, fair enough. We need to make Rin say, man, the next inside joke. Rin, if you had to hunt one of us down and knock them out, who would it be? If I had to hunt you down, I think Garf would be the easiest to find. Out of everything I know, I think I know enough about Garf to maybe find him. I can't say for sure, though. Okay. Where is the thing at? It's over here. Phew. All right. Like with the yellow Speedy Comets, they're limited compared to the numerous other blues or purple comets. Yeah, there are fewer of them. Ren, if you had hurt, I read that. Garf would hunt me down. Hey Ren, if we were all dogs, who would you kick first?
You, Carlin.
And I don't want to watch YouTube versions of YouTube. We'll probably... No, I think we were talking about the kids' shows. If you had to eat one breed of dog to the rest of us for your life, what would it be? What kind of a question is that? I don't know. What type of dog do they eat? There's a type of dog they cook. What type of dog is it? Whatever that kind is. No, we were talking about kid shows. I always see people talking about how older kid shows weren't so over the top with the stuff they do. Like overwhelming. I forget the word they use. It's like sensory overload or something like that. That was not. Also, least favorite level in Galaxy? Man. Why do I say that? Only when I've played Galaxy have I said it, too. I don't remember ever saying it any other time. Something about this game makes me say that. And I don't get it. I asked people to talk about how old stuff was better in every way, everywhere. You know, you're right, Carlin. Every single way they possibly could. Overstimulating. Maybe that's what it was. But, like, for real, company, older kid shows, and I can name some, were slow-paced. Like, they had a slow-paced, and they didn't do a whole ton of different colors. They're very simplistic in their palettes. The characters talked very slow. Hang on, is there something on the end of that spoon? There is. Are we gonna risk it all? We're gonna risk it all going for that thing, and we lost. We lost. Zimpic said you be plotting against me, Sanser. I indeed was. I was asked which company member. If I had to hunt down a company member, which would it be? And I said you. And the only reason I said you is because I think I have a starting point for how to track Garf down. I have a way to begin. I search for where blue buses are. And then I look at where their paths go. And I look for blue buses that drive all the way from Ohio and see where they head out. And I can gauge. And that automatically gives me a small little... It gives me... I don't know. Because I don't know enough about anybody else. Goodness, company. Alright guys, look at a giant ice cream cone in space. You don't like the spring power-up? I know a lot of people don't like it either. No one else get money for it. Actually, not at all, because I could get easily stalked by him. Karen, would you punch Mario in the nose? It is Friday the 13th today, Garf. It is indeed. He went on fire. Every time someone has said which company member would, I always resist the urge to say me. Which company member is most likely to be... What company member is most likely to go by the username Legend of Brights, guys? Depth perception. Depth depth perception at it again. Playing jump rope with a Mario. You gotta be careful. Gotta be careful spinning on here, because you just enter ice skating mode, and you don't want to enter ice skating mode because you'll just sail off the edge of the world like they did in the olden days when the world was flat. But you can do it here. In order to get back here and fight these fellers. All right. Perfect. All right. The spoon. Music changes up mid-level like that. It is cool. It is cool how the music is changing. It would be funny. It would be fun to watch Ren play a VR game. I've thought about how on earth I could stream that. Renny boy, if you had to force a community member to roll 71 times, who would it be? And what would you make them do 71 times? I would make you roll a dice 71 times until you got 7 on one dice and 1 on the other dice. I like these inverted balls. Inverted balls have got to be top 10 best version of balls. I'm inside of it, guys. Crazy. No, Glean. Ren, please consider that statement. What statement? Carlin, would you eat Yoshi? Okay, how does that warp pipe work? It's literally a flat spoon. Everyone keeps freaking out today because today's Friday the 15th, and 5 years after COVID lockdown began. But like, dude, a day doesn't mean anything. You know, I did realize that was today. The COVID thing. The COVID. Crazy. I tell you what, that was a period in my life. Think about it, guys. A year ago today, they were really advertising Soul, the Pixar movie about souls. Remember that? And I was building a Lego set company, and I was sick, very, very sick. But surprisingly, I didn't have COVID. I had like a flu. Had the worst case of the flu the doctor had seen, or something like that. I forget exactly what he said, but it was funny. All the same, you know, this would have been a great level to do on my birthday, guys. My goodness. You know, my birthday is technically in about 50 minutes. I'm blowing out the cakes on my candle. Come on, Mario, you didn't have to touch the candle. Hey Ren, which company member would you give all your personal information and credit card number and location? I mean, honestly, a lot of you. Some of you knew. Garf knew, because Garf would use it to do stuff. Garf would take all that information, and he would sign me up for the military. That's the kind of thing Garf has in his mind. If Garf was able to, I absolutely think Garf would go through all the legal and do all the work to sign me up to be part of the military or whatever. Oh no, he's angry now. Of course, if he did, I'd stream it. Ren, if Garf signed you up for the military, would you stream it about... Yes. Yes. Ren, if I had to give a company member some random disease, I don't know, who would it be? It's a random disease and you don't know what disease. Who would it be? Am I counted as a company member? Hmm? I don't know, guys. I got too much power. You guys are gonna have to start being really nice to me. Rin, would you punch Todd twice? I don't know. Not right now. I want to give Todd the... He has the opportunity. Todd has the opportunity to undo what he's done. The doors are open currently, but they will close. That's a lot of star bits. Would you punch Todd twice if he returned? No, because I'd be happy that he returned. If Todd returned and said a slur and then left, yeah, I'd punch him twice. Then, yeah, I'd punch him twice. Purple coins, let's go. Why is there a giant robot in outer space? No, in order for him to return. Oh, yeah. Hey, Todd, get over here. Punch him 4 times. Alright, guys, let's do this level. Ren, how many times would you punch this Marissa figure? This Marissa figure. Honestly, none. I want to serve. I want to be an example of what a real company member looks like. And punching people does not fit with that image. You can pop the balloon with a star bit and collect more star bits than you have. So you spend 1 star bit to get like 5 or something, I don't know. Would you punch your cousins? I would pile drive my cousin, Carlin. I don't even know how to do that. Or if that's even the thing that I'm thinking of. But whatever it is that professional wrestlers use. Would you give me 2 frogs if I gave you a new car that runs on sunflower oil and is made of tinfoil? Yes. Ren, how many times would you... I read that. Profit? What about profit? Gonna make some profit today. Oh, you're talking about like, yeah, I invest 1 star bit and receive 5. That's what you're talking about. Sorry. I forget what I do on stream. See, how many is that? I got 28 right now. I spent 27, now I got 32. I think it's like 5. You know, company, I could share some gossip about my cousins, but I guess I won't. Just in case. Just in case. Although I really want to, and I don't really care. But I'm not going to. Just in case. Alright, let's turn around. Head back. Well, we nearly made it. Let's get that and that. I mean, if I were to roll 71 right now, would you give me 10,000 frogs? Man, why not? Why not? Ren, would you have to look up pile driver because it would be too hard to describe? It's where you just grab someone and you like pull them down with your weight and you like throw yourselves out. Like you grab someone and you kind of sort of push yourself out to where you're kind of more flat, and so when you fall, you have more momentum, and you bring them down with you and you slam their head on the ground, right? Is that what I'm thinking of? I'm invested in the Starbits. The Starbit market, guys. The Starbit stock market. What I wouldn't do to eat a Starbit, guys. And what's funny is they're a real food. They are a real food that you can get in Japan. I have to get a hold of them somehow. I wish, you know what would be so cool is if the movie theaters would sell those little candies for the movie. That would be like the greatest thing they could do. Alright guys, we just lost 3 star bits. We gained like 5 or so. Oh no, the investment is lost. If you don't get it on the first hit, you lose in the investment. You only lose. I'm pretty sure this is where the star comes once you beat the level. So let me go ahead and get these. Let me get, oh whoops, let's get these. It'd be really nice to not have to go back around. Alright. 10, you were only 10 off. Oh, great, gracious. Hey, which company member would you tell something romantic? None. I don't think there's anybody in Carlin. That's an odd question. That's a quick way to lose the company, I'll be honest. If I wanted to get rid of the company in a very bad way. Speaking of cousin, yesterday my cousin was getting really annoyed because it was playing the quiet game with her boyfriend who was also one of my best friends. That's funny. Commit to the bit. Hey buddy, O called you. Company trip to Japan. Is it really like it's just me? It might just be you. I don't know. It lagged at the beginning of stream when my computer was not fully charged. Tomorrow, company, I plan to do some work on entropy if I can. It has got to be started here soon. If I'm going to get it done. Now, most of it that I need to do right now is just record. I don't write ahead of time for this one. I didn't really write ahead of time for Bummer War. I kind of did more than I usually do. Like, there were some scenes where the dialogue was kind of figured out beforehand. Sort of. What did you say? Looks like I got some purple coins for you. Yeah, you do, don't you? Let me pause here for a second. Reed, if you had to give a company member 500 frogs, who would it be? It would be you, oh. It would be you. Ren should someday stream with 4% battery remaining. I should. And just I would let my computer die during streaming. Like, I'm just going to stream until my computer dies. If I could stop the stream. Because then I have to plug up the stream. And I have to let it load back. And I couldn't stop the stream when that happens. I'd have to wait for my computer to turn back on. So can I have them? The past 2 days? I guess. Oh, I guess. I would punch you in for $10. Carlin, I think you'd punch me for free. Would you not? Are you telling me you wouldn't punch me for free? I'm kind of offended. You'd have to be paid $10? I would pay to punch Ren. The thing is, if I punch you for free, I don't get enough money to buy punching gloves. You don't want to... You don't think you can just punch me with your bare knuckles? Like, that's a problem? Like, I have to buy, like, gauntlets to come at you. I have to go buy some brass knuckles. Like, I can't punch Ren just plain like that. I gotta have an upgrade. I gotta make sure it really makes a difference. Gotta buy punching gloves. Whoa, whoa, wow. Oh, man. It's a bummer. We'll have to come back around. We can do it. Always like this helpful shark. Somewhere the shark is real helpful. I'll have to find it. Alright. Let's turn back this way, Mario. We missed some purple coins over here. You missed two. 2 purple coins. I played a little more Stardew Valley today, company, and I'm actually really liking it. It's a fun one. I think it'd be a fun one to do for company-wise. Like, make a huge company... Kind of like we did Animal Crossing, but this one even more so, because you guys... I think the collaboration is more fun on here. From what I can tell, collaborating on Stardew Valley is more fun. Ren, if you had to cook a company member like they were a dog, who would it be? I think when you determine it would be Waffle. Because that one's the food. Too bad you can't do that as a bee. How does that game's multiplayer work? I have no clue. But I know Animal Crossing is very limited. It's very limited in what it does. Like you can't do a whole lot of stuff while someone else is on your island. You're kind of just... You're kind of just stuck until they leave. Like, you can't do any of the digging and stuff like that. Wow. I can't believe you could stand on there. That worked out so perfect. Please, please don't go off the side of the level. I would much rather you stay in the water and just have to swim all the way back than exit the level. How much does Stardew Valley cost? I'm pretty sure it's pretty cheap. At most, I think it's like 20, but I think it was below that. I bought it as on sale when I bought it. It was like a couple dollars, I think. I don't know how often it goes on sale, though. There's a cockroach in the kitchen. Goodness. I wouldn't know what to do. Rain, would you eat a cockroach? I don't know. I can just unfunny it. I'm gonna check. Ren, if I correctly guess your favorite drink, will you give me 750 frogs? Sure. You get infinite guesses. Let me go ahead and pick a favorite drink before you start guessing. Alright, I got a favorite drink. I don't think that's possible, is it? Please don't fall off the level. Oh. Alright, Mario, let's head back to the beginning. Stop doing that, Mario. I don't like it. Good job. Water indeed is correct. Immediately first guess. Alright. Let me see here. Hang on. I have to search the name. It's not pulling up for me. I hate it when it does that. Alright, we're gonna do this a different way then. Oh my goodness, I am sorry, company. I have walloped that mic so hard tonight. Alright, let's try this again. Eliminated with me drinking my own blood. Carlin sunk. I don't know why that failed. How can I do that? I need 2 ats. Okay. Give at Mr. Chungus 1, 2, 3. See if that works. Foolish streamer, indeed. Indeed. Rin, would you take your mic and slam it with all your might against the floor? No. Alright, we'll wait for the cooldown and we'll try again. Do 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 do. I hope there's enough up there to be the end of the level. Let's get to this little rock here. After this one, we've completed probably the most tedious of the game. Of course, company comes down to a singular missing purple coin. I don't suppose Buddy was keeping track for me again. Oh my goodness, company. A single purple coin, as always, is gonna torture me. Where on earth could you be? There's a big universe out there with a lot of galaxies. I like how it is such an obvious, blatant reference to Mario Galaxy, that line. Yet because of the nature of movies, we just, there it is, thank goodness. We just didn't assume that's what it was. You know? Ren, I'll give you 1 frog if you give me 2. Okay, let's try it again. Let's try that thing again. I think the cooldown has ended. Give, at, Mr. Chungus. 1, 2, 3, 750. Carlin Rose. Why? I guess it's just not meant to give Mr. Chungus frogs. I don't know. I can't search him in the database. I can't do anything about it. Alright. The final coin. There we go. We're going to go all the way over there. We're pretty much on the opposite side right now. So that's big. Bubby. Probably because you don't have enough frogs. I gave myself plenty of frogs, I promise you. I couldn't search Mr. Chungus. Maybe Mr. Chungus just isn't in the system right now. You gotta get put in the system. And I can't do that. It just has to be something it does on its own. So. Company, I was about to get mad. But I didn't have to. Now, do you go over here? Is that where you're supposed to come from to get up to there? I guess so. I don't think that's what'll make a difference, Mr. Chungus. I think you should be added to it now, hopefully. For you Eastern normies. Hey, Ren, give me 2,000 frogs and I'll give Baldy 1,000. He can give him 700. Let's just see if this works. I just want to see if this works. Give at. Now, Carlin, I can't actually type your name. So I'll just give it to Bald Dwarf. Bald Dwarf. Bald Dwarf 2. Alright, there we go. Let's see if that works. 91 stars, company. So, yeah, it just, for some reason, Big Chungus Streamlabs just hasn't added you to the thing yet. I can't do anything about that. We just sort of gotta wait until it fixes itself. Get a Russian keyboard. Even if I got a Russian keyboard right now, I would not know what character to type. Can you type points? Yes. This is rather dark. I like this background a whole lot because it's so spooky. Like, look at that. It's like the one centralized point, and all these things are flowing out of it. Like, that's a spooky background, is that not? Like, I like the scariness of it. I really hope that whatever Mario does next is also kind of scary. Alright, we're fighting a giant skeleton bonefish monster. Oh no. That green one should have hit. Call me, I summon you. I would pay to punch Streamlabs. You know, I wonder if I streamed long enough, if ComCom would show up. You know, if I just streamed until tomorrow. We need air. No. Alright, let's get that coin. And we'll get that coin. Then we'll hit you. Then we'll get out of dodge. No, that is not good. Not good at all. Alright, this should do it. Garf my Logan words. Alright. I will garf your Logan words. Alright. We did it. Would you punch Streamlabs? Punch Streamlabs? I heard Logan, and I was like, huh? Did someone say my name? Oh yeah, the other Logan. Logan word. The only word we like. We don't like every other word. The rest of his family is not that great. We only like Logan. Alright. Oh wait, we did this. Never mind. I forgot. Poor Carlin. Carlin's getting a headache. That's not good. It's not good with your head. Wait, it's not good when your head aches. Alright. Let's go over here. Oh, you know what? Let's go ahead and activate this. I'm gonna want to activate that. That's a fun one. I always liked this one. This was always a cool one. Alright, let's feed you. Hey, you! Yeah, you! Do you like Bummer, frankly? However else it goes. However else ComCom's video went. Hey, what are some ancient inside jokes I could somehow add to the Kahoot? I mean, Fairly Shirt. That's an older one. I have no idea where I'm going. Man, oh. What could you add? Like, if I was gonna really trick someone with something. Whistle, 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 sprint, sprint. Whistle, sprint. This is a tricky galaxy. This one's always been on the more difficult side of things, from what I remember. No, it's a different one. I'm sorry. Now, I don't usually go for the bee in here. I usually go for the ghost, because the ghost doesn't have a float limit. But you know what? We're going to go for the bee. Nah, we'll go for the ghost. Okay, well, we're dead. Just like that. Hello, the Game Adventure OG. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. There once was a man whose name was Unfunny. He drove down a road that was really dusty. He is on his way. Who knows where he is or where he will go? All we know is that he is on his way. He used to play a whole lot of chess. He tried to go to the 5th dimension. Me on my way is his only motto. He is lost down an old desert road. Do I even want that on this? I don't even want it. I think I could just long jump to the middle, to be honest with you. I practiced that one because I knew I had to sing it, buddy. The moon! This is the moon, guys, by the way. This is the most moony object in the whole game. This is the moon! One day, you'll get those drums from Fuchsia, Carlin. Practice does make perfect. Hello, Jahem. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Alright, company. We're going to stream to midnight. That's what we're going to be able to do. I don't know if we can go further than that. Also, that was a Spiral reference. That's pretty cool. Hey, look, guys. We got mail. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. Minions! Tonight we steal. Pause for dramatic effect. The moon! Rin, say bye to Chungus. Oh, are you heading out? Alright, take care. Take care, Chungus. Have a good night. Thanks for watching. I will be seeing you. Thanks a lot. Take care. May the Forg be with you. Alright. I don't know. You won't be seeing anything. Ren, don't lie. You won't be seeing anything. I won't? I guess you're right. Carlin speaks the truth. Alright, guys, you ready to go to Gateway Galaxy? There's gonna be a... This is the gate. The gate. Here's the gate. Wow, we've been here before. It looks rather familiar, does it not? This planet. It's very dear to me. I looked forward to visiting this planet with the Lumas every 100 years. The Lumas that's been traveling with you may also grow up to become a star someday. Some Luma planets, some become comets, and a few become power stars. I'm traveling with them while they look for a place to be reborn. But I never thought all of this would happen. I almost wonder if that dialogue could be in the movie. I feel like that is very likely to be in the movie. I love this thing here. It's like, wow, Mama must really trust you. It's like this ability is kind of safeguarded. Like, only those she deems worthy of possessing this ability are allowed to see this little guy. And he's impressed. He's like, wow, if she lets me talk to you, you must be worth something. Well, how about this? If you can grab all 100 purple coins, that will earn you my trust, too. Me too, buddy. If you, 25% of the company members, were endangered, and you had to choose between death and saving them, what'd you do? Carlin, that's an awful question. Oh, wow. Why would you make him answer that? I don't see how that question makes sense. To clarify, since I phrased it weirdly, you'd have to choose between dying to save them and not. So either I die, or 25% of the company dies. But the really amazing part about it is it allows you to fly after you spin in midair. Yes, fly. Hello, Jay Brick. Welcome. I remember... Man, Jay Brick, you were like... You rated me a year ago when I was playing Galaxy. I remember that. I don't know if you remember it or not, too, but do you remember that? O remembers it. I remember when Jay Brick rated me in another Galaxy stream. That's hilarious. What up, everybody?
This is a raid! What is this? Some kind of raid?
Hello, everybody. Hello, Sunset. Hello, Jay Brick. Hello, Ultimate Tom. Hello, Peter. Hello, everybody. Yes, I remember a year ago. I think you rated me twice. You rated me in the summer, too. But it was, the first time was a year ago. And I was also playing Galaxy then, too. That's hilarious. Hello, Super Mario Galaxy Gaming. Welcome. You fit right in here. These people are scary, Ren. Are they scary? We got a scatter. Hello, Yosher. Welcome. Hello, Yosher. Ren, you should mod abuse to scare the thing. Hello, Sam. Welcome. Guys, we have to dig a tunnel quick before the raid comes. Dig a tunnel. Dig a tunnel. I am enjoying Galaxy 1 a lot right now. It is a great game. I've always loved it. Always loved this game. And always will love it. Alright, so we got that. Let's go ahead and get those. There's the purple coin theme that you like, Carlin. Slow mode every 1 minute. Every minute and 11 seconds. That's oddly specific. I don't think so, Ren. It's every 71 seconds. 71 seconds is a perfect time. It's a perfect time, I tell ya. Hang on. Get on the roof, Mario. Get on the roof. Mario, get on the roof. You know what I like about this power? Is the fact that when you jump and when you spin, you can suck coins into you. Alright, company, I've got a... There we go. Gonna keep collecting these. It's fly my roof. New bus. I don't think so, Ren. What are you... Okay, I haven't missed anything. Just making sure. Anyway. Yeah, thanks for the raid, J-Brick. Did not expect that. There we go. Alrighty. There's the only red star in the game, I think. I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure it's the only one. I might be misremembering, though. But I could do this in 6 seconds. You might be able to, Carlin. You might be able to. Anyway, that's the most evil star in the game, because it's red. It doesn't have red eyes, though, so it might not be evil. You know? Let me... Hang on. Let me look here. Peter. Yeah, here. There's J-Brick, guys. We'll have to raid them sometime. We'll have to take Forg. Let's see. The bedroom. Alright. For old time's sake. My goodness. I have been on YouTube for a very long time now, haven't I? 3 years. Or 4. Nearly 4 years completely. This is technically the 4th year, but it won't be the 4th until August. I am old. All right. 7 years, okay. That's a good bit longer. Now, if I remember correctly, I don't have to get every single one of these either. It probably is good. As long as you're just constantly collecting coins, he really can't lose at this one. Getting up here is really good. All right, there we go. Where is the fountain at? There we go. Awesome. This is a song along. I dare you to rinse smells, rinse smells, rinse smells. Nate, Way, say something. Nate has been gambling all night long, and he is like racking up the frogs. He's racking up the hours and the frogs. He's gaining a lot of hours, too. Hi, Carlin. Alright, let's see here. We can't do anything else here, so let's head on out. Purple coins. Wait, you know what? I think this way's quicker. Let's see here. Just up there. Alright. This is not in Russian. Is it not? Now, I'm pretty sure... Let's do this. Hey, you. Yeah, you. Hey, you. Yeah, you. Got any tasty star bits? Well, company, we went to midnight. Didn't know if we would. Rin is pretty short. I am. I'm fairly short. I'm fairly short. The Booze Boneyard. Into space. Go to next midnight. It's only 11. What are you talking about? You people and your time zones. Only Eastern time zone is the real time zone. And lots of people will agree with me on that. So it must be true, right? This is Skull, the Skull planet, guys. This, you know, this skull kind of makes me think of what a Little Big Planet skull would look like. A Sackboy skull, you know? I don't know why I get that feeling. Ehehe, so you're after it too? You'll have to race me for it. Sure. It's Scary Jerry, guys. I'm gonna race Scary Jerry. Well, we won't go for it, I guess. It's only a waste. I like how we cheat and Mario don't care. Like, it's not a big deal to Mario that he's doing all of this. Like, in his mind, I guess he's kind of justifying it. Like, I gotta save Peach. I'm right to do what I'm doing. It's for the safety of the galaxy. Doesn't have to be honest. Did I do it? What? What happened? I can hear Rin smashing buttons. Okay, I'll put the controllers real close to the mic. Here, everybody, enjoy some button mashing ASMR. I lost and winning company is awful. But what do you expect from me, am I right? Okay, I don't know how I lost the first time. There are not 15 people here, YouTube. What are you talking about? A lot of lurkers. Take it already. He sees a ghost turn back into a human and he's like, I could have had life again. If I had just taken it. I love how he had it the whole time. Yeah. Alright, 24 stars to go, company. We're going back to the bedroom, it looks like. Rin is a smelly bummer. Do 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 da 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 da. All right, Purple Comet is in orbit. This is the last one we're gonna do tonight, company. After this, I do have to end it. I remember this one. This is a tough one. Like, this is a tough one. It involves going to a lot of places you don't go normally in this game. You go to a lot of unintended locations on the first playthrough. Now, I don't think there's anything else over here, to my knowledge. Where does this take me? It takes me here. Lets me get all of this. Locally sourced bummers, guys. All organic, non-artificial, no preservatives, no MSGs. It's all no. None of it's been genetically modified. It's all completely honestly collected from our farmers. We have bummer farmers. It's a tough profession. It takes a lot of work getting up and putting in the hours. But at the end of the day, it's got to be done by somebody, and it might as well be me. Alright. Now, I'd really like to not die. Alright, if you miss it, you just rewind it. You just rewind time with your spin jumps. We needed that. Oh, well, you can't rewind that one. Not all mistakes can be reversed. Sometimes you can fail at things you don't even want to be doing, so you might as well do the things that you want to do instead. Alright. Let me out. Let me out. Rin, maybe you should let Frankly out. Nah, not yet, Frankly. Not yet. Forg is still holding you tight. Forg still has a year's worth of company to hold you back. Before Forg's power would be drained. The reason that Forg's power would be drained is because he wants to be in like a constant battle with Frankly. So he's constantly in like a battle animation. If he just sat there peacefully with Frankly, he probably could go longer. But he's pulling out the max at all times. Because I mean, why not? Are you kidding me? We're out last minute. Thankfully, no boulders come on this hill. In this version, and I don't know if that was a technical limitation, maybe, like they couldn't put 100 coins and have the rocks spawning and stuff, so they had to choose one or the other or something like that. But I'm thankful that there's no rocks. No boulders. Oh, okay. Gotta come up here with power. Okay. We can do that. Alright, we're gonna wait for this. Alright, hang on. Let me see here for a second. I need to find Frankly quotes to use constantly on this account. Why would Frankly get exhausted too? It sure is lovely being Professor Frankly, the final boss of Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door, on this lovely Tuesday morning. You already dropped it. Why doesn't Frankly get exhausted too? Because Frankly's Frankly. Because Frankly is the guy it's getting he's just kind of sitting there. He's kind of frozen in space. Like Frankly's kind of just frozen. Because Professor Frankly is the final boss of Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door. Professor Frankly is the final boss of Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door. Reminds me of Little Big Planet. I can gamble with Professor Frankly and the final boss of Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door. Professor Frankly is the final boss of Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door. Hello, Captain Toad. How you doing? His advice here is great. The summit. It always the pure essence of a challenge that burns in an adventurer's heart. Leaping from here will take all the boldness you possess. You better make sure it's a long jump. You have to make sure this is a long jump here. So you land on that. And that takes you back to the beginning, where there's secret coins here that you didn't know about. It's a unique one. This is a unique one for sure. Because it relies on you going places that you wouldn't technically go in the game naturally. One of the few that's like that. Now there is one section over here that we forgot to go to. Hang on now. I'm so tired. Don't sleep, you'll catch a cold. Hey, Frankly, do you have any relation to Frank? Man, I don't know. Frank was in Bummer War. Frank showed up at the end there with everybody in the assembled scene. You kind of just have to wait and see what lore gets made. A singular coin. It's always the singular coin company. How do I get down from here without dying? Where is a singular coin? Oh, this is just wonderful. I like how sometimes I just happen to look right at it. Well, I should make a Kahoot question about the Great Frog Reset. When I lost 5 trillion frogs or whatever, I sing Rin's Smelly along with the power-up song. You do? That's considerate of you, Carlin. Thank you. Glad it makes you think of me. So it was up here the whole time. It was up here the whole time. Come on, Mario. You can get up there. You can get up there, Mario. Thank you. There we go. Very thankful you're not at like a real far distance from me. You're just right there. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Imagine you lose now. I'd be so mad. But it's not out of the possibility. It's not out of the possibility. It never is. Anyway, company, there was the bedroom. I think the bedroom is finished now. Nope, we're waiting on a comment there. Oh, we still have to do the desert comet. Oh my goodness. Blah, that's the worst one. That's my least favorite level in the game. That is my least favorite. What do we got going on? Well, guys, I think we're gonna call it a night for tonight. Once a man whose name was unfunny. Maybe. Maybe. Who knows? Who knows anything anymore? I love this game. Thank you, company. It's been a fun night. It really was a calmless night. I can't believe it. Cool stream, 2 out of 10. Thank you, O. August 22nd. I love this company. Thank you, Baldwarf. I love this company too. I will be seeing you all tomorrow, hopefully, if everything works out. Thank you all for watching. Thank you, Baldwarf. Thank you, Rizpizdada. Thank you, Carlin. Thank you, Nate. Thank you, just some random person, no questions asked. Thank you, Buddy. Thank you, Professor Frankly, the final boss of Paper Mario, the 1,000-Year Door. Thank you, Mr. Goodies. Thank you to everybody who was watching earlier that's now left. Thank you for the raid. Thank you, Emmanuel. I had some fun tonight, though it was a bummer without Calm. Yeah, please take care. You too, everybody. Gashel Nard, may the Forg be with you without this guy. Yeah. Thanks for this awesome midstream, Ren. You're welcome, Carlin. Oh, right. I remember him saying yesterday, Luigi, that he wouldn't be here today. Yeah. Ren, take care of your dishes. Maybe. I don't know. Take care, everybody. Gashel Nard. May the Forg be with you. The aroma has been known to linger for up to 7 weeks, lad. He's talking about me.